Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Season 1, Episode 3 of Star Wars Rebels. Now, first off, I want to say thank you for everyone who has watched that video, who has subscribed. It's actually done much better than my recent videos. I've gotten more people saying that they've subscribed for it, and I've got an increase of subscribers, so welcome and thank you. Hopefully we're in for a crazy ride. I'm looking forward to it. As I've mentioned in the comments to people, I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone's stories develop. But mainly I'm here for seeing Chopper's war crimes. They better be so bad. Like, to justify people saying he should be up on trial. But yeah, so thank you again for joining, guys. But as for the first episodes, for a brief recap, obviously, is that obviously the gang is finally together. Obviously, maybe with one or two pending people here and there. That I know Ahsoka pops in and out, or is in eventually in the end, or something like that. But I don't know if other people might drop in and out. So I'm looking forward to that. But we've got the gang together. Kanan's obviously, you know, he's offered to Ezra to train him, teach him the ways of the Force, understanding. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully I will enjoy more of an explanation of the Force from this perspective. I am looking forward to it from both of them, and across a much longer series as well. So obviously we've had it with me for watching. Obviously I've gotten bits and pieces in certain shows that are post, you know, Order 66 and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing but more fleshed out over X-Men series, because we've got Clone Wars, which is fleshed out, but was it that gap in between with, like, obviously episode 2 and 3. So I'm looking forward to this one, and it's something about these characters. I don't know, they've got a bit of an edge, got an edge to them, and the fact that they're fresh in the sense that they're not necessarily, at least for me, they're not necessarily, I didn't know about them until, you know, well, the majority of them I didn't know about until start watching some of the live action shows on Disney Plus, and I've been told here and there, this person's this, they mean this, blah, blah, all that sort of stuff. So I'm looking forward to how they go about telling the story of people from scratch, where there's been no real overriding factor of new characters. Sorry, current characters. So I look forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing Zeb's progression with Ezra, but also I'm interested to see how Ezra and Sabine's relationship becomes. Like, you know, because it's somewhat hinted that Ezra has a bit of a thing, but again, he's a young lad, a very like an impressionable lad, you know. So there's a chance that's because of that. And again, I want to see more of, I think, a development of. Well, again, it's only really, so I want to see more of, but I am looking forward to seeing the development of Kanan and Hera. Okay, Kanan and Hera, their relationship, because obviously she ends up having a kid with him that we saw in Ahsoka. That's his, but also I want to see, like, and we also got a bit of, like, oh, she called him love at one point. So I am looking forward to seeing how they connect that bit more. But again, I understand that there's 15 episodes in the first season. I don't know if they extend that in the later ones, but again, if we can get a nice, good 15 episodes in a season arc where they progress the story and the development of the characters, and there's an overriding arc, I think I will very much enjoy this show. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm very open to it. So, but I'm either way, even if I don't, I'm so stubborn. You're just gonna, if I don't like it, you'll watch me for 5 or 6 seasons being miserable. But I am fairly certain I'm going to enjoy this show. But I am going to leave it there, guys. Just little things that it may look, my camera might be a little bit weird. It's not the best camera. I do this as a hobby. But yeah, it's gotten very dark all of a sudden, because, you know, it's all of a sudden like it's a shock. It's winter. Well, coming up, but you know what I mean. It's very dark outside, and I rely on natural light sometimes for my videos. So I've got some lights on, but just thought I'd let you know, if you're like, oh god, look at this dog shit setup, just know it is dog shit, but hopefully my personality and the little video in this corner here is what keeps you here. Anyway, so thank you again, guys, for subscribing and watching and commenting, and hopefully we're in for a fabulous ride. But I am going to leave it there. Well, I am going to jump into this, so I hope I enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time that I upload, and drop a like. But other than that, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Oh, we're right into it. Hello. That was very quick. Very, very quick.
I don't have a shot.
Does it already look crisper? Or have I just made that up?
What did he say?
He said hello, hyperspace.
So sassy.
Kanan, we're low on everything.
Food.
Explosives.
That's.
Fuel.
I mean, food should be priority, but explosives should it be as well? I also love the fact this is called the Ghost as well. I know people have told it. I've said, "Oh, the Ghost looks good in live action." Every time I've read it, I need to actually have a look at it to appreciate it, because people can say it looks so good, and I'm just seeing it just zip by, and I'm like, I did that with loads. I do that with loads of the ships, people traveling. I'm just there like sort of like, oh, it's a ship, whereas people are just so interested in the design. I think that's probably one of my downfalls, is that I don't appreciate ships more, so I'm going to appreciate the Ghost more.
So arms dealers again.
More like arms redistributors.
I mean,
We don't even know.
we need money, we need to eat.
Hey, if it puts food on the table and frees
Thank
up
you.
some time for,
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know, Jedi training, then I'm in. Game?
Say I am. What then?
How rude.
This way, Mr. Wabu. Where is that translator?
Coming, Minister.
Hello? You guys just gonna turn up unannounced? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, that was lucky. What the fuck's Chopper doing?
Please prepare for takeoff.
Why is Chopper so petty?
You have plenty of room. Stop crowding.
Oh.
Get that rust bucket
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna tell. Holy shit! Everyone's right. Chopper's right. No, sorry. Chopper's realistically the person that's in charge here. He's the brains, brawn, and wild card behind his operation.
Astromech? Me? I have never been so insulted.
He's such a diva.
I am
Such a
protocol
diva.
droid, fluent in over 6 million
Pilot, these two droids are with me, and I am on Imperial business.
Sorry, ma'am, but these are Imperial regulations.
Ha ha ha.
Minister,
Can't risk.
Of any help, my ward here is quite fluid.
Oh, okay. Is she?
I would never.
Oh my God. Are they actually trying to scam him or something?
Practice for my level 5 exams at the Imperial Academy.
Wait, hold on. Is this? Oh, hold on. Is this the bloody thing? Is this the This is the. This is the job. Has to be. This is too much a coincidence.
So,
the odds of our mission becoming a complete debacle are...
That's it. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up, 3PO.
Hardly matters to you what they're saying.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Chopper.
Here is an astromech who understands
You
it.
absolute animal.
he said base 17.
Sentience, we are approaching Garel. Please prepare.
Is it that easy just to get to trick people in this bloody world? I've just seen so many people that just like fall for stuff that's like you shouldn't be falling for, giving this classified intel.
Oh, I will, Minister. It's been such an honor. Thank you.
You're overdoing it now. Is Kanan not running past them at all suspicious? He's not suspicious.
Yes, Minister.
Kanan, I thought
That
you
was
were gonna
very
teach me Jedi.
efficient.
So
Very
far, all I'm doing
efficient.
is thieving, and already knew how to do it.
Oh, he already knows how to do a little bit. Oof, that was too close.
Okay, I'm in base 7.
I also like how they literally just sort of they've almost covered their tracks in the sense that she could just say, "Oh, my translation isn't as good as I thought it was." He said 7. He meant 17. No, he meant 7 rather than 17. So there's a slight, in case they have to cover the tracks, there's a slight mix-up. Oh my God, what is it?
Whoa! They're T7 ion disruptors. These were banned by the Senate. You can short circuit an entire ship with these.
Why is Zeb so Why is this episode fucked up?
Get him aboard before company comes.
Did it do something to his family or planet?
Where are disruptors? The girl told me 17.
In Aquilish, a translator can easily confuse.
There we go. See, there we go.
He is an amateur.
Oh, he's so petty as well. You just couldn't help but get that dig in. he's fucking. Oh my god, these two are both. Oh god. All right. Do you remember like what was it? What was it called again? Celebrity Deathmatch, was it? That thing that was on MTV when it had the when it was like the clay animation, the clay stop animation, whatever the fuck it was, and it was just celebrities fighting each other to the death. I would love a version of that, but mixed with Robot Wars, where it would just be them two to the death. And I've seen Chopper in some action so far. I've seen R2 in all the other versions that he's been, all the other shows he's been in. So far, I think it might be a quite even match. Although I must say that people aren't talking about R2's his discretion, his discretion's in the sense that, you know, he should be on trial. People are like, yeah, it's R2, whereas people seem to be just, you know, I don't know about Chopper's war crimes better be actual war crimes now, because I've just in my head I've just got him just ruining entire battalions.
We're busted.
Move! Oh! Adverts. I forgot that this might have been on ads.
What are you doing?
There must be some mistake. Can't possibly be disruptors in there.
Yeah, because they're illegal. Right, yeah, use this. You need to know that this isn't going to go well for you, boys. Yes! Idiots. He's an absolute beast. Look at him. He just nutted someone.
You want disruptors? You gotta come through me. Never again. Shoot me.
Oh god, he is actually he's skilled, but he's kind of a loose cannon, you know.
Get those crates aboard ship now.
Like that.
What?
Round 2, bitch. Round 2.
So you had better accelerate.
And we're just going to let these random droids on, are we? It's so OP that as well. He could literally be just like constantly last second, just be like, as doors are closing, like, yeah, now I go, because he has the athleticism and the force behind him to do it.
Oh look, Chopper made friends.
Got followed. Got followed.
We were attacked by thieves, like.
Oh, you'll never not be a weasel.
With Kanan. What? Can it wait?
Oh, he's just been giving him he's just been giving him secret code names, and now he's just called him his real name in front of what you call it, R2.
The Empire could mass produce them on Lothal.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Crime. We steal weapons meant for the.
Hey, if we need credits, maybe Vizago will
Is no one going to recognize the fact he's got a antenna sticking out of his head?
And a Lasat.
Lasat.
I didn't think there were any Lasats left.
That's his species.
Stay out!
You can't do that. It's my cabin too.
Ezra?
You never think of them bunking up with each other either when you think about it. Yeah.
Zeb's booted me from my.
Because it's what the Imperials used on his people when they cleared his homeworld. Very few Lasat survived.
So you
And none remain on
watched.
Lasan.
Right, okay. Shit, that's pretty fucked up.
Guess I could cut him a little slack.
Yeah, you will.
Good man.
Realistically, if those weapons have the power to do that, you know that the person who's going to acquire them are going to probably be doing something just as bad,
That's
right?
fine, love. But we will
This R2 says its real mission was to make sure the T7s never reached the Empire, and that his master will pay handsomely for their return.
Oh shit.
Think about it.
Right, okay. I mean, I believe him. listen. I believe them because I know they're the good guys, but also, will they believe them?
This is C3PO human cyborg relations. My company and I were abducted from the
C3PO.
spaceport by criminals.
You
Thieves,
bitch.
Outlaws.
You absolute bitch.
Have no fear. Help is on the way.
Oh, C3PO, man, you absolute grass.
I can make some beautiful music with these. They're
But not on
recorded
people,
instruments.
right?
You just have to.
Oh boy.
What is this?
What?
You were foul.
That's
You haven't paid us.
Sicator Bizago doesn't pay for half a shipment.
Then you're not
And he
taking
doesn't
any
pay for
shipment.
trouble with Imperials.
I mean, we just gotta allow him to. He's not paying me, and it's only half a shipment, so you haven't got any money. I mean, Kanan could easily have just used the Force there as they were going off to just be like, right, I'm just gonna take this shipment. I mean, just that's all I'm saying.
What are you doing? Joining the crew?
Yes, R2. So I'm talking. There's no. Okay, he's inspecting them.
Overload the disruptors.
I
and
thought he was there
boom.
gonna pick up, just start shooting it
Well, little guy,
somehow.
You can join our crew anytime.
I'll deal with the walkers.
I was about to say, we're just gonna casually just Yes, nice, nice, nice. But yeah, these are two walkers against, you know, just a couple of people here. Well, that was magical. Sorry I doubted you and the weapons. Sorry, guys.
Advance and fire.
I'm getting sick of this guy already.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, someone shoot 3PO whilst he's going off.
I told Arthur, but he thinks so ill of stormtroopers. Wait, don't
Yes,
don't-
yes, someone do it.
You're here to rescue me.
Oh,
Chopper, ready to ship for
get
takeoff.
fucked, 3PO. Oh god, the movement.
Only the honor guard of the sun.
I was about to say that must something that actually really hurt him.
I removed it from a guardsman myself.
Oh, this guy needs to go. He needs to die.
When Lasan fell, I
Oh
knew
yeah,
I
he
could
needs to be
save
murdered.
Disruptors. I gave the order to use them.
Yeah, this guy needs to go. Needs to go. Zeb, you can't be getting punked by this guy.
Ah, that fool Asajj's gonna kill
Zeb, you can't. I actually can't go over the fact he's getting like sort of almost done by him.
Ready.
Oh, we're just gonna blow him up and throw him at him. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Bye Trooper's just gonna stare at them. Oh, what's this that's coming between us? Zeb, man. Zeb. Doesn't he training, does he? Help him with his powers, Kanan. I mean, I can't believe he got dicked on
Chopper, get us out of here.
so nicely as well. I thought he was actually absolutely gonna destroy him. But as in like Zeb was gonna win, but nope.
Okay.
Appreciate the save.
I mean, yeah. Gonna cut the kid some slack now? Just gonna nod, that's it. The music, I love it.
And Ezra, your formal Jedi training starts tomorrow.
Yeehaw. Yeah, I bet you feel bad about a C-3PO. Idiot.
That's very generous, sir.
Well, I'm very fond of these droids.
But I'm glad we could return.
The simplest gesture of kindness can fill a galaxy with hope.
Isn't that
Oh.
a Jedi saying?
Safe travels.
If only you knew, buddy.
Travels.
If only you knew.
This entire ordeal has rather stressed every one of my circuits.
Oh, someone...
Permission to shut down.
Yeah, please. Shut up, 3PO.
You recorded everything? Show me what you have on your...
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, this is a great ending to this episode. Oh my god, that was fantastic. That was so short and quick. Wow. Wow. Do you know what? For something that happened, like, you know... It's it's a short episode. I don't know whether I'm going to edit this one by itself, and then I'm going to go see how if it is, probably best to do one episode and only do 2 episodes together when it's a part 1 and part 2. I'm not too certain how, again, this is the first time I've kind of done these things, I don't know, but I mean, for me, yeah, I thought that was like a very fast. I didn't realize it. It's very short episodes, but as in like, it was like a, obviously it was supposed to be a heist. Things happen, shit hits the fan, troopers come along, and then suddenly it's like, oh, let's blow up. We all blown up, and then it's like, oh, okay, it seems like has that same sort of structure kind of as Clone Wars in that sense. It was this is the mission. There's a problem. Problem's completed. We're done. That sort of thing. I follow that sort of structure of story. And I for me, I don't mind that. But to get that at the end there, that was a nice little. Well, something just to sort of like just be like get me happy and excited, Maybe doesn't like contribute to the story just yet, but it will do more than likely, and I'm looking forward to that. Any chance I get with Senator Organa, I'm happy. So, what can I say? I'm a happy boy. Man, I'm a happy man. And that, guys, was my reaction to Star Wars Rebels Season 1, Episode 3. Just later, I had a little moment there where I got to the end of my recording and my mic wasn't working, and I had that fear it didn't work through the whole thing. It's fine, it worked, as you saw, grand. Yeah, so I just want to say about this posting, I'm going to see how the editing and the story structure goes with this video for this one, for Episode 3, and then what I might have a look at is see how I feel about that, and then going forward I might do 1 episode at a time, and then only do 2 parters as like in the same video, or I might just throw 1 or 2. I'm not too certain. Just see it. I'm personally going to see how this works for me, I guess, and obviously then for you guys. So let me know what you think. If this sort of video is okay, they'll be short and sweet. They won't be long, like the other ones. Well, long. They will obviously won't be as long. But yeah, just let me know what you think of that. But again, I'll remind you at the end. But yeah, so overall, enjoy that episode. Again, just like these videos of Nuvia, short and sweet. It's again, like I said, following a certain structure of storytelling, which is grand. I enjoy that. It's not my favorite thing, but as long as it follows an overarching theme, I'm okay with that. I really am. As in like the story arc from the beginning keeps it going. Now we're seeing that obviously with what we got with last time with obviously the rebels getting put together, but they might be doing different sort of like missions and stuff like that. But again, the overarching theme is that the Imperials are going to try and stop them, and then you have the what do you call it? The Inquisitors. Sorry, I completely for some reason. Inquisitors. The problem is that I will have these characters' names and I know them, but then I'll make a name or a relation to it myself, and then that's it. So I went the Inquisitor the entire time. In my head, I was like, it's Megamind. I was like, it's not Megamind. I know it's not Megamind. I know it isn't. Why am I wanting to say Megamind? Because at one point in my head, I was like, Megamind looking fuck, and that was it. And that's all. It's an issue with me. So, but yeah. So that's the overall. I think we're gonna have that. They're obviously gonna be and the overall arc and theme is that they're going to obviously be training, Ezra to be a Jedi under Kanan. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. And again, as the more we progress that, I think I'm gonna enjoy it more. If we get more time with him being a Jedi, teaching them things like that, it's gonna be great stuff. But then obviously, if we have more to development to Sabine's character and Zeb, we got some Zeb today. We're not really getting too much of Hera again. Again, we got her calling him love again, but again, not too much to do with their relationship, how it came about. Which again, I don't want to need it all straight away, but this is something I'd like to get eventually. It makes me again. I want to be more of a story-driven episode for Hera as well. That'd be great. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through my notes. I like the fact that they immediately was like, we're low in supplies, we're low in food, we're low in everything. We can't just do the just things we can do. We need to do something that's kind of not the best thing, but we need the cash just so we can survive, like a lot of people are, So they like that, and they had to then do that job for your man. I've straight away anything with R2 in, love it. 3PO again. I think you get again. Listen, I love 3PO for what he is from the originals, and when he pops up here and there, he does his job. But for me, he's annoying. He's annoying to most people because he just doesn't help the story structure at all. Like no story structure. He doesn't help the story in the sense that if he does, it's like he does it by accident. He's not. He doesn't. He just buffoons his way through it. You know, kind of like Jar Jar in that sense. You know, but again, I just think, and then if he is, he just causes more problems. And he's just a sassy little cow, and he winds me up. That's basically, I like him, I do. He winds me up. That's the main thing. But now having them in, love it. Now, of course, at one point, like they were like, "Oh, we're on a mission from our master." Blah, blah, blah. I did hold off on whether I would get Organa in the end, and I did. So I'm happy. Yeah. So. I wrote down Chopper petty, but everyone's petty because you've seen Chopper's being absolute, like, just for no reason, just being a dick, and I love that. More of Chopper being. Imagine we get a Chopper origin story, or again, an episode dedicated entirely to Chopper. I don't know. Obviously, war crimes. I think it's gonna happen, but like I don't know. I want more to do with Chopper. But yeah. But then everyone's petty because then then Ezra was like, then Kanan hadn't been petty with Ezra, and then Ezra was like, if my droid can't be up front, then theirs can. And then this is like, oh, I get it from Ezra, he's a teenager, and then like but even Kanan was a little bit. Everyone that was a petty ship. That's all I'm saying. I like the fact that part of their thing was again, I didn't realize it was the actual. I should have known, realistically, but I didn't know it was the actual heist until once they were like, yeah, well, I'm kind of fluent, but I was like, oh, okay. So I like that. But I wrote down Sabine fluent in lies, because that's what she did. She lied. And, anytime you lie to an Imperial, it's a good day, in my opinion. But yeah, I do like the fact that Sabine is well educated enough to be able to converse with everyone. Now, I don't know whether, again, Forgive me if I am going to sound ignorant, but I don't know whether that's something that's part of the Mandalorian trait, because most Mandalorians that I have seen, they tend to understand everyone. And I don't know whether it's because they're bounty hunters, they have to understand, not everyone, but majority of everyone, but they tend to understand them. But you know what? That's me saying that. I just remembered season 1 of The Mandalorian, he didn't understand the Jawas, and Nick Nolte's character. Nick Nolte, is that his name? Had to translate. I have spoken him. Oh shit! What was his name? Anyway, so but again, maybe I don't know. It's just the fact she knew it, and they were like, yeah, cool. And I think she translated something last 2 episodes. I can't remember. So, yeah, Bay. I like the fact that they did try to cover their tracks by doing Bay 17 rather than 7, because again, C-3PO obviously shitting on her later on, but. Because it is an easy mistake for an amateur, so I did like the fact they did that. Chopper's acting where he then just bumped into R2 and just like started having to go like that, and then obviously 30 straight away, freaking little electric shock out, ready to go. They're just, I either want them fight to death, like I said in that thing, or a spin-off with them just being best friends, just causing absolute havoc. Love it. I did enjoy the fact that we got, because now in hindsight, think about it, we got Zeb's move against the Stormtroopers, which was great stuff. Again, when he came out, he was like, on second thoughts, and then bam, just out there, his moving, his weaponry, his like sort of like style was lovely stuff. It also made me think this guy's the dog's bollocks. He's untouchable. He's going to be he's going to be undefeated always. And then it lulled you into that false sense of security that he would do that, because then we get him later on with Callus, and then straight away he gets, not straight away, but puts a little bit of a good fight, but Callus just absolutely dicks on him. Now, whether that's because Zeb, they mean that as in Zeb lost it because he lost the fight, and because he mentally lost it because he used his anger to try and win, very much what the Sith and what the Sith require, what they strive for, And yeah, and for me, that's where I feel like he just got so angry, it clouded his judgment, as I think Obi-Wan said as well. As everyone says, the Jedi says, the clouded judgment, you need to have a clear thought to be able to win, and here we go. He eventually lost, but we'll get to that. But again, I like the fact that we did get the start to make me think, yeah, this guy is savage. And yeah, I enjoyed that bit. again, I don't know how they obviously they stuck on. They were able to get in, as in stuck on as in R2 and 3PO, and then no one's just gonna be there just seeing him just proper antenna just. It wasn't there before. Suddenly it's there. It's like you realize that, right? You get that, but silly bastards. I wrote down. I like the fact that we're getting a little bit more. You know, I don't like Callus, but again, he's probably going to be a good antagonist. Seeing the fights alone, like I didn't think him to be. I thought he'd be more of a Weasley character, but he seems to step up, and he got more from him being an absolute shithead with what we find out about him. But I do like the fact that it was like he was told something. He was like, I know who this is, and I know where to go, where they're going to go. So that's great stuff. I'm going to assume that's the reason why, because then they were like, your attraction was like impossible because they were able to track the goat. Forget it, I said that. It was 3PO that told them where they were going because he's a shithead. Yeah. Yeah, so I wrote down Zeb's past. Now that is a horrifying sort of story that would like sort of mold someone into easily just wanting to wallow away or, you know, turn into the dark side or anything, like, you know, obviously that thing, turn into evil to get. He's obviously now he's trying to do it for the greater good, and that's courageous of him. But again, to imagine that, like, again, great story again to show, like, you know, why he can be a little bit hard and sort of thing. He's been honest because why he does what he does is because, you know, his whole species was practically wiped out. Fucking, you know, with gene splicing though, you could probably make a bunch of them. Just saying, they opened the world to that. There's a possibility. Clones, man, clones. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I wrote down 3PO is a grass / bitch, because again, it's just classic him. I can't rip on him too much, but I will. But I won't. I will. He's a little bitch. Half the shipment, I don't know if they allowed him to get away with that. When he was like, he'd been followed, half the shipment doesn't mean you get half. Didn't even give him half and he paid, didn't he? I'm fairly certain he just drove off and it was that it. It was like, why are you allowing him to do that? Like, get some money or take the shit back. You know, like, fuck's going on? It's just like, Kate was just there watching him go when he could have just gone, bam, lifted them off and go, what are you going to do? Stay and try and take them when you've got the literally 2 walkers on its way and a bunch of troopers? Silly stuff, Kane. Yeah, I know. Moving on to now, Callus now, letting him know that he was the one that gave the order to kill Zeb's people. It's just, listen, he wouldn't need to lie because it's something he would do, but again, they could have lied just to get him sort of like, ah! But again, what a little reveal just in that moment for him to be, because again, it was the whole sort of, hold on, let me call them out for knowing what he is, to then, because again, I should have pieced it together when he sort of like, he was like, oh, there is only a few left, because he obviously made it that way, but then taking out the weapon as well, and then seeing it in Zeb's faces, and like, oh shit, this fucker had something to do with this, must have, or something like that. To then find out that he took it off one of the corpses of the Sat, and he was the one that gave the orders. It just gave that little bit of extra edge to Callus being more of an asshole scumbag bastard, even though he was an Imperial. It just gave that a little bit more that he relishes in it. But again, it goes great thing to show as well as in he can fight. He isn't just a guy in a suit. He can push the boundaries of what it is, and I thought it was a really good scene. I didn't want him to win, but in hindsight now, since it's been ended, it's like, yeah, well, you know, why would I want someone that's on the antagonist that's, you know, just a weasel? At least this guy can back it up, and he's got some moves, you know. So yeah, I thought that was great. I mean, the whole thing to blow up they had to blow up the weapons because, again, they could cause some harmful things. But, again, they let the rest of it get away. So, unless we follow that up in another episode, it's like, you only half-assed your morals, you know? So, yeah. But, again, the whole blown up thing was, was bam, throw it. Again, the troopers be like, oh, I wonder what this is, huh? Just like, I'll just let this come in here beeping, what? This is stupid fucking idiots. Oh, idiots. I do like the fact that also then, again, I love the fact that, not like love the fact that it was Ezra that saved Zeb using the Force. Sensational stuff. Here for that all day, every day. Again, just that raw sort of power, not even knowing it, but he sensed that he could do it. And then bam! But he did it. Kanan realising it as well. Zeb obviously not knowing shit, but great stuff. But now, obviously, he had a feeling that he was his well, he said youngling, didn't he? Kind of say a master against Padawan, or a youngling, I can't remember what it was. And he was like, "Well, I don't know about it." Now he definitely knows that two of them have powers. Are one with the Force, you know? So that's gonna definitely make matters worse. But you start doing this training. Whoo-wee! Lovely stuff. Yeah. Just reading here. Yeah, I like to feel that, like, bam, everyone get in. Suddenly it was like, right, cool, we need to go. Everyone's in. Zeb brought in, and it's just like, yeah, he's the one that saved you. Training starts tomorrow. About time. It's about damn time. Yeah, I mean, when was he planning on doing it? Well, I mean, like, was he like, oh, a couple of weeks' time? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, realistically, this is a massive asset, and you need to be making sure you keep this massive asset at, like, a close reach, and also to make it more of an asset. So, but yeah, but now that the guy, good. I'm glad we're getting training soon. And then, little treat at the end, Senator Organa. It's lovely stuff. Again, if they can give me these stories with these characters, again, I kind of know where they end up and stuff like that, but not fully. You know, I know certain people don't, like, you know, certain characters, you know, get to Ahsoka and certain characters don't. But again, I don't know what the certain things are in certain timelines. I know that other characters appeared in other shows, and I know the ones that don't, they don't make it. And I know that sort of stuff. Again, don't write them, if you are listening, don't write them in the comments. I prefer not to, you know, in case anything does get spoiled. But yeah, but yeah, I do like it when we get these new characters, and but the characters of old still coming in, just being peppered in there, just to, again, this episode, bam, 3PO and R2 in, and then we ended it with Senator Organa just being wonderful, just looking like Jimmy Schmidt, but still, I don't know. I don't think he did the voice acting. He might have. I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, but my point is that, again, great character, and the fact that now it developed in the story that he's like, tell me what you know more about these rebels. So if we can get more of Organa in this character, which I think we didn't get much as I wanted in Clone Wars, if we get more of him, and yeah, that'll be great. But what a great little thing at the end, just to sprinkle on top of my already happy sort of mood, because I was enjoying myself. Great episode. Where we go from here, I don't know. Obviously, with the training that's going to happen, we got Organa who's saying that they're gonna you tell me about these rebels. We know that the Inquisitors are supposed to be gonna be hunting them. Callus is not gonna let this go lightly. So yeah, I'm interested to see where we go. But these little short spurts of greatness, I'm happy. I'm here for them. So I am going to leave it there, guys. So if you liked the video, please like the video, comment down below. What do you think of this episode? Let me know some, maybe not theories, but things that aren't spoilers, things I may have missed. Comment down below. What do you think this episode came out? Were you shocked at seeing any of these characters returning? But yeah, let me know. What do you think? What do you think of was Zeb sort of like his world's demise, that's what I'm looking for. Was that already written in stone? It's just the first I've heard of it. Let me know anything below, that'd be great. If you like this type of video, yeah, if you like this type of video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here to me reacting to stuff. I'm also reacting to the MCU with my mate Josh. We did Endgame a couple of months back. We got one more film to release. That'll hopefully be up soon, we'll see, but that's around there. So the MCU reactions are there, and I also do reactions to Doctor Who, my little brother Charlie. They'll be around here somewhere as well. I'm supposed to be tracking him down in the next couple of days to be able to get the next episode up. It's been months, I think, so that'll be up there soon. But anyway, guys, have a look around, see what takes your fancy. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there. Oh, I blocked my face. There we go. See you out there. Now let's go. No, that was the worst outro ever.